So I have another book haul. Look, I feel guilty because I know it's just been my birthday and I did buy quite a few books for my birthday. However, I've just been on holiday to Munich in Germany, and my top fun thing to do when I'm on holiday is buy books. And no, obviously I can't speak German. However, I did a lot of research and they do have English bookshops in Germany, in Munich anyway. However, the book buying actually started before we even, got to the destination. Basically, I did not have a fun time at the airport. I don't know why, because I usually quite like airports. However, the day we flew, it was just too loud, too bright, too busy, just too much of everything, and I ended up having a massive sensory overload. Whilst we were sat down having food, I started crying. But honestly, my way of dealing it when I have days like that just never seemed to get better. So I saw this in W.H. Smith's and I was like, let's go. And it's called Addicted to Anxiety by Owen O'Kane. I need some help. Like, on the days where I'm fine, I'm completely fine. But on other days I'm like, I can't do this, even if it's something I've done before. So I needed some help. And then because they were on offer, I decided to pick up We Solve Murders by Richard Osman. I've been wanting to read for a while The Thursday Murder Club, which I know the adaptation has just come out of it, which I haven't seen yet. However, I'm like, I hate movie covers of books. Doesn't matter how much I like the adaptation, doesn't matter how much I like the book, I've always hated movie covers, so I was like, no, so I will give this one a try instead. However, that being said, so the rest of these books are from, not how you pronounce it, Hugendubel, which I feel like is like the Waterstones of Germany. It's the only like chain bookshop I saw when I was in Munich. I didn't go anywhere else, so I don't know what it's like in the rest of Germany. However, they did have the original cover of The Thursday Murder Club, so I was like, perfect. So I decided to give this a go. I'll probably read this one before I read this one though, since I wanted to read this one more. I also picked up The Crimson Moth by Kristin Ciccarelli. Also probably not how you pronounce it. It sounds really intriguing. I also grabbed The Running Man by Stephen King. I never actually read any Stephen King, ever. Don't know why. I just never have. So this is going to be my first Stephen King, so I have no idea how much I'm gonna like the writing style or whatever. And then the final book I got is A Forgery of Fate by Elizabeth Lim, and I was absolutely drawn in by the cover of this book. Absolutely stunning. However, I feel like I may have screwed myself over because it says it's an export edition, and I'm like, I don't know if there's like a sequel to this. I haven't googled it because I don't want to accidentally spoil it for me, but if there is a sequel to this and this isn't the same edition that they sell in the UK, the same kind of style, the same size of it, because it's slightly bigger than like a regular paperback would be in the UK, I will be very sad, and I might have to go all the way back to Hugendubel in Munich to try and find the sequel.